Braun Strowman returns on WWE Raw. Another WWE star gets his full name back, and another wrestler was injured at AEW All Out over the weekend. Find out who in a little tickle. Not my words, but of course the words of now current WWE superstar Braun Strowman, who made his big return, red pants and all, on last night's Raw. Adam, what the hell did he do?
He's back, he's looking shredded. The former Universal Champion coming back, interrupting a big old tag team match between Los Lotharios, Alpha Academy, Street Profits, New Day, and absolutely laid waste to everybody in and outside of the ring, doing Braun being Braun again.
Yeah, choke slams. There was the old spot round the ring where they didn't. It was such a shame though. They didn't play the choo-choo train noise. How do we know? It's a train without noises. Woo-hoo! That was done around the ringside area, sending bodies flying. Otis, I think, was sent through the barricade. Angelo Dawkins choke slam through the announcers table. It was just classic Braun, wasn't it? Classic Braun.
It was good. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed seeing him back. I'm cautiously optimistic about things. In the Braun has had good creative and bad creative, and he's somebody though that has shown so much improvement and has a real role to play in the company. Like, he is unique. He's really, really unique. And WWE right now, you've got, as far as big men go, there are plenty of big men, but big men, you've got Omos, who can't really work. And now you've got Braun, who can work, and that's grand.
Yeah, and that was when I saw the reports come out last week, I was thinking, oh my God, did we see just about everything Braun Strowman's character could do? During his first run, he was heel, he was face, he was pushing over big things, he was in a swamp, he did just about everything he could do. But then I was thinking, watching SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, there was that little spot with Hip Row and MMM and the big bust and whatnot, and they spray painted on there. And fulfilling that role, where back in the day it would have been sort of Kane or the Big Show or someone big and scary like that, they had the Street Profits filling the role of like, oh, you've hurt his or damaged his property, he's going to properly F you up. So I think that role for Braun Strowman is something he could fill wonderfully well. That sort of Big Show and Kane, sort of middle up card, dominating presence that you always think when he comes on the screen, someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that's the absolute perfect place for him. A guy who can dip into the main event scene when necessary. If he does win a world title, obviously now's not the time, but if he does win a world title, it can work. Not that his Universal title reign was all that, but it can, and they can make it work. He's believable, isn't he? He's a big bad boy, and he is heading to SmackDown this week. So we don't know what the exact deal is. It looks like he might do the free agent thing until he finds a brand.
Yeah, let's go back to basics with Braun Strowman, just having push over big silly things. That's something that's missing. Big ambulances, grappling hooks and pulling things down. I just think, make him the meme among men, I used to call him back in the day. Because every single thing he did would get turned into a meme.
And
that's
that
when
stuff does crazy views. You look at the YouTube channel, and Braun doing something bonkers does millions and millions of views. I guess that's offset by the fact that he's destroying very expensive things. But they're moments, aren't they? Yeah. And you look back at them and it's fun.
Yeah. Now, of course, when we first saw Braun Strowman on Raw looking fantastic like he did in his lovely red trousers, shredded, looking very thin in the face, he's got lean and mean. Our first thought, of course, was about CYN and what they were making about the situation. Ethan Carter III is in tatters, it would appear, because CYN shared the following statement: control your narrative, in brackets CYN, would like to wish Adam Scherr the best on his return to form as Braun Strowman in the WWE. To control your narrative is to tell your story, and the story of Braun Strowman is unfinished business. May Adam/Braun continue to strike fear into the heart of his opponents while also doing what motivates him the most, which of course is money! But on here it says putting smiles on people's faces worldwide.
That's nice. It's nice. Well, they're mates that, you know, like, control your narrative. I can't say I ever watch it, but they've lost their biggest name there for sure. Yeah. But ultimately, EC3 is a very, very close friend of Braun, and he's bigged up his mate. As you say, like, Braun is looking bloody fantastic, and I'm into it now. I'm into it.
I'll tell you what, having conversed with Ethan Carter III on Straight to Hell, he's a shrewd businessman. Oh yeah, so I think he'll land on his feet. So he will, despite the fact, of course, as you say, he's lost his biggest star. But there we go.
There's a market for what they're doing, isn't there? The control your narrative. Like, it's not for us, I don't think. Are you a fan?
No, I enjoyed the first couple that I saw. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, the more it's gone on, the more I see what they do.
It's something different, and it will have a small hardcore fan base who will buy plenty of t-shirts and buy tickets to shows, buy the on-demand, and they'll probably make a little bit of money out of it, even without Braun.
There we go. More full name news from Monday Night Raw. A third superstar has got his first name back. Who on earth is it, Adam? God, this is big news, this.
Ciampa is Tommaso Ciampa again.
Tommaso Ciampa, yeah.
So Tommaso Ciampa appearing in a backstage segment with The Miz, the graphic listing him as Tommaso Ciampa. WWE.com has been updated to reflect the fact he is now Tommaso Ciampa once again. It's good news. He follows in Matt Riddle, Austin Theory, getting their first names back. Ciampa didn't bother me as much because Riddle and Theory they don't sound
already
actual
words.
Yeah, they don't sound like names. But the one thing I hate about Tommaso Ciampa is that I never know how to spell the name. I never know if it's 2 M's or 2 S's. It's 2 M's, I think.
You know how to remind yourself? 2 M's, Mike Mizanin is his good friend. So Mike Mizanin, Tommaso Ciampa.
And it rhymes. 2 M's, Mike Mizanin is his good friend. There you go.
There you go. Nice little rhyme there.
Yeah, get that on a t-shirt.
There we go. So Tommaso Ciampa's got his full name back. Injury news continues for AEW, which is a massive shame to hear because according to PW Insider, Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order was spotted using crutches after Sunday night's event. Of course, all out on Sunday. I just said Sunday twice in the same sentence. I don't know what I'm doing here. Reynolds, of course, was part of that Trios tournament finals match with the Dark Order, taking on the Elite, which, of course, they had a quiet weekend and just didn't do anything, did they? Just don't watch.
That was it.
Don't watch News Video 1 from today. There's no juicy news there at all surrounding the Elite, is there?
No, nothing going on at all.
Very quiet. But I've not seen the event yet. So did you spot where this potentially happened?
Not a clue. Genuinely not a clue. I didn't notice that he was hurt at all, and the fact that he was on crutches so quick. I mean, the fact that he wasn't taken to a hospital or anything like that, that's good news. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. It might just be a sprained ankle or something. Hopefully he's back in the ring soon. Have you seen the match yet?
No, not at all. I've only seen MJF's little bit cameo and then appearance at the end there. So
it's good.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you would expect.
Yeah, but AEW seems to be snake. I know some people are coming back from injury now, but the injury bug seems to still be there. Snake bitten the promotion. Jamie Hayter getting injured over the weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. Broken nose for Ruby Soho in the opener as well, and I think she got rocked as well. Hopefully she's all right. But yeah, sending all of our best to Alex Reynolds and everybody else who is currently injured in AEW.
Which there is lots of. It's a massive shame to hear. But anyway, after MJF's return at All Out on Sunday, of course, he's now made his big return to social media. He's put on Twitter a picture of his feet up on a private jet with AEW, saying he's coming to Dynamite this Wednesday, where they just said we'll hear from the 2022 Casino Ladder match winner. Dynamite takes place at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. What's he going to say? Adam, can you have a guess?
I think he needs to reference what happened backstage, and he needs to make himself the focal point of AEW, which he, should be at this point. He's just returned and everybody's not talking about him, so now he needs to address that and get the attention from that situation over to him. I would really, really like him to be the man that breaks the news that Punk has been suspended.
Yeah.
If Punk got physical, if Punk threw the first punch, and I think it really does come down to that, if Punk threw the first punch, then suspend him and have MJF be the man to break the news.
Yeah.
Tony brought him back in, didn't he? He offered him he's give you a shot in the ladder match and all that, and had to have MJF do that. A lot of people are going to be watching, so it needs to be impactful. Yeah,
that's where the story's going, with obviously MJF coming back for CM Punk after the dog collar match and what happened after that. So I think that's a logical thing to do. It'll be interesting because I think he's going to get massive cheers when he comes back, because when we saw the go away promo that MJF cut, he was just saying all the truths about AEW backstage, and the fans were like, yeah, we see things from your perspective now, man. We're supposed to hate. Boo Tony Khan instead. So will that continue? I think it probably will do. So I don't know how he gets himself booed now. Where it's in Buffalo, isn't it?
I honestly think, I'm not going to make a comparison to Austin here, but I think he could be a really good anti-hero who is cheered. And public sentiment now of CM Punk is an all-time low.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he can be a babyface for. I sort of was expecting it to happen on Sunday night. It didn't. But yeah, Punk's going to get booed. NJF's going to get cheered. And I think it's going to be a really interesting dynamic where, although NJF is still doing horrible things, he's sort of lovable for it in the same way that Austin was. I think they might have something really special on their hands, even more so than ever now.
It's weird how things fall into place, isn't it? But of course, tune in on the channel on Thursday, where we'll have news from Wednesday Night Dynamite after it goes off the air, who MJF will get into a fight with backstage. Who's your money on?
Alex Reynolds, beat a man when he's down.
Yeah, there we go. So that'll be news on Thursday morning, no doubt, because everybody fights backstage in AEW. That's it then. So WTF Clash at the Castle out later today, All Out on a Wednesday. Podcast is going to be 12 hours long this week because we've got 12 shows to review. So that'll be there. We've got a list coming out, a video from Cardiff as well. Anything else? Yeah. Just all the videos all the time here at Cultaholic Wrestling. Please come back to the channel and check them out. I've been Ross. He's been Adam. And we'll see you very soon.